I was wrong about the new GTA 5, and here's what I have to say about it. My name is Nikolai, and this is Joyshift. I like to film and build cool cars in Forza Horizon 5. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you can always be the first one to watch new videos. We're going to learn a whole lot about cars, we're going to customize them, we're going to drive them, and just have a lot of fun with them. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. So the new GTA 5 just came out for the next-gen consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, and to be honest, I was expecting a little bit too much out of the game. I want to recalibrate some things because I think a lot of us went in with this misconception that this new GTA 5 on these next-gen consoles is going to be essentially GTA 6, and that's really not what happened. To be very short and just kind of give you the answer right here, I feel like the new GTA 5 is basically just a 4K 60 FPS version of the GTA 5 that we already had with ray tracing. It seems as if this GTA 5 that we were thinking is going to be like GTA 6 graphics, right? Like modded gaming PC graphics. Like we were thinking that's what we're going to see, but that's really not the case. After playing the game for some time, I've really noticed that the main difference we see with the new GTA 5 is the smoothness. You know, the older game was running like what, 20, 30 FPS, and it was just kind of unplayable, especially in today's time where we're used to 60 FPS on these new next-gen consoles, and then even upwards of 120 plus FPS. So what you've been watching here is actually modded PC Grand Theft Auto 5. So I'm running vegetation mods, graphics mods, I even have real cars in the game, and just a lot of textures that are improved in the game to look much more realistic. Now, for the GTA 5 Online, that is the updated version, it now does have better textures. It does include ray tracing now, which we did not have before. So it is overall a smoother, better looking game. But I think the misconception a lot of us had, and I had this myself as well, is I really expected this to look like it does on the modded PC. It just seems like it's a little bit too much to ask for, but at the same time, you have to think this is a 9-year-old game, and modders that are, keep in mind, are not these, you know, multi-million-dollar companies like Rockstar that have all the capabilities to make this game look better, are able to do it, you know, on their own computers, on their own time, not through a big corporation. So it just kind of, it's a little bit interesting because, okay, you can't expect too much considering what we've seen in the past, you know, based looking off of other trends. But at the same time, if modders are capable of getting the game to look like this, why can't we have this with consoles? Now, I do understand a 3090 graphics card with like an i9 processor or some AMD processor is going to be a lot more powerful than a PS5, but it's still, I feel like the PS5 is capable enough of achieving graphics that look much better than the new enhanced version, because yes, the term is enhanced, not like a new Grand Theft Auto, but the thing is, I was expecting a little bit more than that. What I want to address here is just stop talking bad about Rockstar and essentially the Grand Theft Auto, because we know this game has been out for a while. I just want to talk about what's really new in the update and what can you expect, you know, from a very straightforward standpoint. I think if you go into the game and you download it and you're going in with the intention that this is just going to be a higher frame rate game, essentially with better textures, then you're going to enjoy it and you're going to think it's nice. We can't really expect too much. Now, maybe Grand Theft Auto 6 would look cool. I even was hoping we could get something like this, but for Grand Theft Auto 4, you know, kind of bring back some nostalgia. I think that'll be really cool. But, you know, just for GTA 5, it is nice that now we are able to enjoy the game at 60 FPS or even at 30 FPS with better ray tracing and things like that. But you also have a balanced mode, which gives you, I would assume, around like 45 FPS, you know, with some ray tracing. But overall, I think for those of you that have not downloaded the game yet and are going to, just go in with the intention that this is going to be a higher frame rate and higher resolution version of the previous PS4 Grand Theft Auto 5. So I think if you go in with that intention, you will really like the game. And definitely do check out the channel, because here on Joyshift, we have a lot of car-related content on Forza Horizon 5, modded GTA 5. We're going to have a lot more on Grand Theft Auto 5, which I think is going to be very fun. But other than that, if you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.